Hey guys, it's your girl Tamika, back again with yet another hair video. So I'm going to start off by showing you the soak that I make for Devin's hair. And so I'm taking some warm water, I'm putting lots of apple cider vinegar in there. It looks like maybe about a half a cup, some lemon juice in there, some baking soda and some salt. And I'm going to mix it all up together until everything is good and dissolved. And I'm going to be using that mixture to soak his hair and soak his scalp to clarify and to also kind of help heal some of the flakes that he has on his scalp because he has a lot of flakes, as you guys have seen in previous videos. And so we need to combat that as much as possible. As of now, we try to shampoo his hair every 2 to 3 weeks. Try to stretch it to 3 weeks. His hair can't go any longer than 3 weeks because if not, then the flakes will just get out of hand. So here I am. I'm just wetting his hair down with warm water, getting it good and soaked, and getting it ready for the initial soak with the apple cider vinegar mix that I made. He looks like he's really enjoying this. So I basically am going to take that bowl of mixture and I'm going to get him to lay his head back into the bowl, and I'm going to dip his head all the way in and let it soak. And then I just take a little bit of the water and kind of like pour it over to his scalp to make sure that all of his scalp is covered, and just let that soak for just a little bit. And it feels good, and it's really good and cleansing and detoxing for the scalp. And ever since we've been doing this rinse, his scalp has been doing so much better as far as flakes, because it used to be where he couldn't even go but like 2 or 3 days without getting flakes. Now he can go upwards of 3 weeks, which is really good. So whoever made this recipe for the rinse, thank you so much. So now, because he has baby locks, I'm going to go on ahead and put a stocking cap over his locks to try to prevent them from unraveling. And so I'm just rinsing out the apple cider vinegar mixture that I made with the cap on there. I'm gonna tell y'all, this cap, throughout the course of the video, you're gonna see me struggling with keeping the cap on. And I'm using Joico Moisture Recovery shampoo, and I'm just going to gently shampoo his hair and massage his scalp to try to get the residue and flakes and stuff off while the cap is on. This is really tough because the cap, it kept like sliding off, and so I had to keep repositioning it. So I fought with the cap over and over and over again. But we working it here. Look, there I am adjusting it. So I'm just rubbing and scrubbing to, try to get some of the flakes off his scalp and get his locks clean, nice and clean. And I really enjoy shampooing his hair like this better than the shampoo bowl because it's like at a higher position, and I feel like I can do more with the shampoo bowl being, well, not the shampoo bowl, but with him being at the sink like that. I really enjoy doing it like that. So he basically is just laying down like on a counter that we have in front of this, on the side of the sink, and I'm washing his hair as if he is in a shampoo bowl, and it helps so much. So I'm just rinsing off the shampoo, and I'm going to repeat the process again. And you see I had to take the cap off because it wouldn't stay on. And after I rinse, I'm going to go on ahead and repeat with the second shampoo. And there I am trying to put the cap back on. And I do admit it did help a little bit from keeping his locks from unraveling. Because with this being his first shampoo after we locked him up, and I felt like it was kind of too soon, but I had to because of his scalp issues. Like, the cap did help a lot from unraveling. To help his locks from unraveling, I mean. And so second shampoo, and I'm going and I'm gently like rubbing and scrubbing, and actually like rubbing and scrubbing is beneficial with locks because it kind of helps the locks, tangle up a little bit more, because really in all actuality, locks are like tangled up, matted up hair. But they make an amazing looking style. I love locks. I love to look at them. I think they're the most gorgeous style. I'm so glad that Devin decided to do this because I'm really enjoying this journey and learning a lot. So I'm going to go on ahead and rinse out the shampoo again, and that will be the last shampoo that we do. I really love the Joico Moisture Recovery shampoo because it softens the hair as well as cleanses the hair really, really well. And I don't know why he's making that face. He says it's because it was some water in his eyes. I guess it was because he's getting it out right now. So just getting the rest of the shampoo off, and I'm going to go on ahead and let him soak again into the apple cider vinegar mixture that I made earlier. I love this mixture. It has helped us so much during this lock journey because that would be the worst. If he had like as many flakes as he had before, he wouldn't be able to lock up. It just would be too much. But this really keeps his scalp really detoxed and, you know, nice. And I wouldn't say like flake free, but it keeps the flakes at bay really, really, really well. And so now I'm just going to rinse out the apple cider vinegar mixture one more time, rinse it out really well, and after that I'm going to use a conditioner. So this is a Joico Moisture Recovery conditioner, and this is the old formula. They changed it to a new formula, but this is the old formula, which I really like a lot. I like the new one too. And I actually did a video comparing both formulas, so you guys can go check that out. I'll link it below. But it's great. I've been using it on his lock. I've used it on his locks this time, and I really noticed that it really softened his hair a lot. Because just because you have locks doesn't mean that you don't need to take care of your hair. And so we still take care of his hair in the same manner as we did before we locked his hair up. So I'm just massaging that through really well, making sure everything is evenly coated, and yeah. So underneath the steamer for about 20 minutes, and then afterwards I'm going to rinse him out. My baby boy is really enjoying this, and he is really enjoying his lock journey. His confidence level has shot through the roof since he started locking up. He loves his hair. So now that I've rinsed all of the conditioner out, I'm going to sit him up, and I don't put the towel on his head. I let the water just drip down because I need for them to be as wet as possible. And so here we are, everything is shampooed, and we have a lot of shrinkage going on, and there's a little bit of unraveling, but that's okay. We're going to take care of that. And so that's the product I use, the Locking Cream Wax. I forget the brand, but I showed it there. And so just starting at the bottom, I just start twisting. I still have not figured out like the twisting part yet, but I'm getting better every time that I twist. Yeah, and so I just every twist I do, I just take it and I clip it with one of the little clips that you see there. And I try to not use a lot of product because I don't want a lot of product buildup on his hair. But if he does wind up with a lot of product buildup, I can also do a detox bath to help get product off of his hair. But I'm finding that he does need some product on his hair for his locks to stay the way that I need them to. And so I'm not going to show like the whole twisting because I know you guys have seen like 1,000 like lock twisting videos, but this is how I do it. I just go section by section, and we have the square parts there. And now that, you know, his hair is all locked up and we're doing a retwist, it does go a little bit faster, but he does have a lot of hair. So, you know, I haven't got my times down yet, but I continue to practice and, you know, see if I can get faster and faster. So I'm just putting the product on and I'm just twisting and twisting and twisting. Yeah. I try not to do it too tight. Got a little palm roll there. I got to practice that. So we to the middle. And I wanted to say that, and I don't know if I show it or not, but I wanted to say that like there was a lot of unraveling because these are baby locks, and so it was probably like an inch or two of hair that, even though it was twisted before I did the shampoo, it untwisted. And from what I can see, that's normal. So I just retwisted the hair like I did, you know, the first time I twisted his locks, and then kept it moving. And I do notice, you know, that it does stay like twisted when, you know, throughout the course of the week in between shampoos. It's just that when I shampoo, it becomes untwisted. But eventually, once it starts locking up, we won't have that issue. And then here's a prime example of what I'm talking about. There's like a couple of inches of hair that untwisted, and at the end, that I had to retwist. But his hair is starting to lock just a little bit, just a teeny bit, but you know, like in this video, it's a little bit too soon for his hair to like really start locking. But we're gonna keep our fingers crossed because it's looking really good, and he's really enjoying his journey. I love it because it's easy to maintain. The only thing we really do is just keep his hair oiled and shampoo. And so after I finish, I'll put him underneath the dryer for a little bit, for I guess about 15 minutes. And so I'm gonna make up the oil mixture that I use on his hair to help keep his flakes at bay. So that's coconut oil, and that's 2 ounces of coconut oil. Then I'm going to put equal amounts of olive oil in there, and I just got those like organic coconut oil and organic olive oil from the grocery store. So 2 ounces of coconut oil, 2 ounces of olive oil, and I'm going to put about 8 to 10 drops of just tea tree oil in there. And this concoction really super helps keep his flakes at bay as long as we oil his scalp, 3 times a week. I can always tell when we don't oil his scalp, when we need to, because he gets a lot of flakes. So I'm just dumping that in there. Tea tree is a really great oil for like helping heal the scalp. And I only make little batches at a time because I don't want it to go rancid. Yeah, so I usually do like 4 ounces at a time, and that'll last maybe about 2 or so weeks. And there it is, 4 ounces of the concoction. And so now that I've made everything up, I'm going to go on ahead. He's from under the dryer, and I'm going to go on ahead and oil his scalp now that his hair is all dry. And putting in the applicator bottle, it just makes it so easy and quick. I love using the applicator bottle, and I got that at Sally's, but I'm pretty sure you can find one online too. And like the products that I use, I'm going to link them below, so be sure to read the description box because I put a lot of information down there about stuff. And be sure to, like, if you want to continue following Devin's Loc journey, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and notification bell because that'll help you stay updated on like his Loc journey and other hair videos and stuff I have because I do hair classes and other things like that. So now I finished oiling his scalp and massage it in. I'm just going to go on ahead and place some of the oil directly onto his locks because we got to keep them moisturized and healthy. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Love you.